I still think of Beetlejuice as a scary movie. I still haven't seen it because I ran up the stairs.
Listen, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I didn't watch Twilight. Me holding it up. Yes! I got it.
Ooh, I'm going to say a workout.
Ooh,
I'm going to say start out with a workout, then a delicious breakfast, walk the pups, on the sofa with your fiancé, watching maybe a movie. No, I'm going to say reading. I'm going to say listening to music and eating good food and chatting. Yeah.
That's my perfect ideal day off.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
So true, Bessie.
And congratulations on your engagement.
Thank
of course.
you. Your birthday was not long after we wrapped. We wrapped. Your birthday's in July, which makes you a Leo, because it's at the end of July.
The very end.
30.
Now, are you girls into star signs? Do you know how compatible you are?
Are you Sagittarius?
Yeah.
I think I have a lot of Sagittarius girlfriends. I would never date a Sagittarius man.
Oh wait, but you would be in a band
Called Sagittarius Rules.
Yeah.
A totally real band, completely real.
It is.
Well, I looked it up, and I can tell you if you'd like to know. So Leo and Sag are excellent friends, sharing a love of adventure, laughter, and a lively social life, with the potential for a strong, dynamic, and fun-filled friendship.
I think that's definitely true.
Very accurate.
So true. Oh, they're kind of hazily brown. They're not a dark brown. They're a light brown.
Very true. Oh my God. What would be your go-to karaoke? I don't know if I know this. Should I know this? Would I know this?
No, it's not a typical karaoke choice, actually.
Can you give me a hint?
Motown-y. Wait, I don't actually know if it's Motown.
Oh, wait, have we talked about the...
No.
Okay, I don't know if I...
It's Otis Redding
Oh.
sitting on the dock of the bay. Is that Motown? I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is actually, but that's my
Great.
that's my
I would not
go-to.
have gotten that.
Yeah, it's not really one that people want to hear when they're
I
out
do.
getting drunk.
Same.
And you know, it brings the mood down, but that's my go-to.
Love.
It's in a good range for my voice.
For relaxing, soothing.
Yeah.
That's a good choice. And as we are MTV, what are you both listening to right now? Who's on your playlists?
SZA is a constant on my playlist. A lot of Doechii lately.
Do you have any standout favourite songs of theirs at the moment?
Delilah's River. And I don't know if I could pick. SZA's last 2 albums have been on repeat for
I mean, a long time.
I was gonna say that it's been a couple years, yeah.
I'm not very good with music. I don't actually listen to a lot of music on a regular, but Bill Withers is always on every single playlist I do, even if it's like a Afrobeat. I might just throw some Bill Withers in.
Love that.
They laughed a lot. They had a lot of fun. I think that would be, and I think his character Stack, he got to laugh a lot, and together. So I don't know, but I mean I think there were so many things that we loved about working with him, but I definitely think that you two had that connection.
True. Very true.
I feel like just from watching the film, you can tell that you guys had an absolute blast filming
Yeah.
it. And do you guys have a favourite vampire love story in a show or in a movie that you are obsessed with?
Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I didn't watch Twilight.
Come on.
And debate Team Jacob or Team Edward. I don't know where I landed, ever. I don't know if I did.
It's hard to pick.
It was.
I never watched it. Sorry. I'm not really into vampire movies. Except for this one.
Yeah, exactly.
So my answer is definitely going to be Stack and Mary.
In Sinners, come on.
That is like such a... I think their relationship is beautiful.
I want that answer. Same. Nope, and no.
This is my fave, though.
Yes, there's that.
I know you mentioned that you were really drawn to Get Out, though. Are there any horror movies that you have seen that made you want to work in the horror genre, or any that when you saw when you were younger really terrified you?
I mean, I would say Get Out is one of those movies that, like...
Yeah. For me, Get Out was instrumental in changing my mind about horror and seeing it as a powerful tool. But...
so good.
I mean, as a kid, I was scared. I still think of Beetlejuice as a scary movie. I still haven't seen it because I ran up the stairs. I was like, no, this isn't for me. This is scary.
He was terrifying.
Yeah, and I still haven't seen it.
Oh my goodness.
Because I don't know, maybe, is it not scary? Is it not scary?
When you were younger, I feel like Beetlejuice is very terrifying. You're valid for that.
Is it not
Completely.
scary? Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, no.
Maybe I should watch it.
I always say The Shining. Like, that was one that, like...
I
didn't have to be too young to like, it wasn't... I don't even remember how old I was when I saw it the first time, but that was...
It's the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and she plays Kate Bishop.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any Marvel projects that are coming up that you're really excited for? What are you looking out for?
I mean, there isn't anything that the MCU doesn't turn out that's incredible, so...
Yeah.
It's always fun to see what's going on and
Good
what
answer.
they're... Yeah. Well, was it... Did I... Wolverine?
Yeah.
Yes! Wolverine versus Deadpool. All right. Me holding it up. Yes! I got it.
And if your characters were to hang out, what do you think a little date with those two would look like? What would they get up to?
Dinner and drinks.
Love, done.
We bring Yelena in, girls' night.
Exactly.
Singing, musician, extraordinaire.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Yeah.
True.
One thing about me, I'm seated whenever you release a new song because it is
Thank
amazing.
you.
Post, sun kissing.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Thank you
Talk
so
to
much.
me about creating the song for this.
Yes.
And can we expect more music?
So the song is called Dangerous, and it was sort of the most like beautiful extension of my experience making the film, being a part of the film as an actor. It was such an emotional experience and an inspiring one. And when it came time to being in the studio, first of all, like, the fact that it's even happened and it's happening and it's coming out is so exciting, especially given that it's been a few years since I've released music and even been in the studio. So to be back there, just in that space that, like, you know, when we're on set at 4 a.m, you're exhausted, but you're like exhilarated. Mm-hmm. And there's magic that happens in these moments that like happen in the recording studio at an hour that you've like lost track of time, but you're so like creatively alive. And I miss that so much. So I'm so excited for people to hear this song. I hope that it has the emotion and the rawness that is in these characters, the vulnerability that we see. It was so fun to tap in lyrically with the perspective of Mary in mind, and her relationship with Stack. So yeah, I'm super excited for people to hear it. I'm kidding. Wow, I don't know if answer this much. Is there one person? So I believe I could imagine who it was, but I don't know if...
That's really tough. That's a good question. Okay,
well, I can't get this wrong if she doesn't even know the answer.
No, you can't get it wrong. I would like to hear your answer.
Well, I would say Ryan. We often talk about how much of a family and community and unity we became on this, and it was so hard not to be inspired by every person, cast and crew. Everyone showed up and just showed out. each and every day in, day out, those 4 a.m. call, everything, all hours of the day and night. I don't know if there was one person, but I would think Ryan being at the...
I would say definitely Ryan at the helm from the get-go. But honestly, I found inspiration through every single person on that set, from the whole cast. I feel like I just feel like creatively we all got better, and that because we were around each other. And then also the crew and the city. I found the whole experience. But I would say Ryan would be the apex there.
Yay, I got it right. Let's acknowledge that.
Oh, that is a good question. I want to say this. Yeah, and I want to say the whole of it, including the music, you know? I feel like this is huge. Like, this is a big moment. Yeah.
Very true.
I would say it's I feel like with what we do, each project is sort of like a time capsule for that moment in your life. And this being right now and representing where I am right now, this pushed me in my personal life, in my professional life. I do think that as a whole, this was something that, like, this experience will stay with me forever. And I think be the one that I reference back to constantly in the future and strive for in the future. But yeah, I would definitely say this one, because this you know, each thing you do is a stepping stone and it sets you up for what's to come. And I feel like this I went into this project one way and came out another, and I'm so proud to be a part of this, and again I feel like I grew so much. So